Back everyone, Valentine's Day is now just 2 days away, and when sending flowers and cards, you want to make sure your admirer receives that special gift.
You sure do. Here with us now is scam expert Steve Weisman to talk to us more about what to watch out for. Good to have you, Steve.
Good to be with you.
The criminals are now scamming on Valentine's Day. Yeah. Well, they never take vacations.
Cold-hearted.
No, and they are. And they are the true Grinches of Valentine's Day. And, you know, there was an interesting report came out today from the Federal Trade Commission that was actually pretty startling, that romance scams, phony romances luring people into paying these people all kinds of money, has quadrupled in the last 3 years, and it is now the biggest consumer fraud.
I can believe it. You're not just playing on someone's gullibility, but also you're playing on their heartstrings.
Oh, yeah.
Literally.
You're emotionally invested in someone who you think is not, you think is the real thing, but is not.
And you know, it's not just here. In Hong Kong, they just had a huge law enforcement action against romance scammers. So it is something that is always there. It's around the world. We're looking for love in all the wrong places. Right. Mm-hmm. Somebody suddenly falls in love with us immediately online. They want us to get off that dating site, and an emergency has come up and they need you to wire money or send a gift card, my love.
Yes, the gift card. Always. Yeah, so don't do that.
No.
Never send a gift card.
Is there any way to verify that? I mean, in theory, you could be in a legitimate relationship. I mean, people meet online all the time, but what are the red flags?
First of
money.
all, money, asking for money right away. You can also take the pictures they have, and there are services online when you can match them to see if they're real people.
So they're probably not a real supermodel? Is that
no, actually, it's interesting because there is a former Russian republic called Mary L, where this is done as a business. They have young college girls making the calls and putting up photos, but the photos were taken from Hawaiian tropic models, so you can match these up. So those are some of the big turns.
What about phony florist websites? I see that on the list.
Yeah, this is a big thing. You know, we're always looking for flowers and at a good price. So you see something online and the delivery can be done right away. All you have to do is provide them with your credit card, but it turns out it's a total scam. And sometimes it can even turn up high in a Google search because they're able to manipulate the algorithms that'll put them up high. Just because it turns up high doesn't mean it's legit. So if there is some website you're going to on this, you got to check out that website, check them out with the Better Business Bureau, put their name in and the word scam next to them, and that'll
You'll be surprised at the results.
Yeah, and then you don't even get flowers, so everybody's hurt.
It works out.
And the e-cards, this was something that took me by surprise.
Yeah. E-cards are great, even if the last minute you can get them out. But what happens is, often the scammers will send these out loaded with malware. You'll end up downloading ransomware onto your computer or identity theft malware on there. And the key thing here is you're looking for if the e-card comes from an admirer, a friend, then you can't trust it. You have to recognize the name. And, you know, even paranoids have enemies. I've gotten e-cards from a common name. John is sending you an e-card.
Of course, yeah.
I will email John, did you send me? Yes, I sent you an e-card, but you can't be too careful.
No, you can't. Finally, you wanted to give a shout out to a special friend you said was in the hospital?
Yes, Carol Hepburn. She's being taken care of at Cooley Dickinson Hospital very well. Had some much needed knee surgery, and she's the animal control officer for Amherst. Actually, you had her on the air. And
I'm sure.
She's finally going to be able to get around and catch those animals.
Good.
Well, we wish her the best.
Yes. Feel
and
better.
There was no scam involved in that Valentine's Day wish.
Yes.
That we're aware of.
Yeah,
Carol, get well soon. Steve, great to see you.
Yeah, good to see you. Happy
Thank you.
Valentine's Day.